serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson and the Adahi Tano program. Cars Plus, home of Guam's first and only lifetime limited powertrain warranty. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurants, always open, always local, and serving up favorites for over 40 years.
Starting now on Primetime, a story of hope and recovery for one 92-year-old woman. Plus, Guam's only public hospital is hoping they're eligible for money from the recent stimulus package passed by Congress. And community-based drive-thru testing has started up in Saipan.
Hafa day and good evening. I'm Adriana Cotero. Before we get to the latest headlines, a message from the governor of Guam and those working to rid the island of COVID-19.
We
are in this
together.
Wash your hands and stay home.
We can't express enough gratitude and appreciation to all our frontline heroes. And in the sea of headlines you've seen and heard over the last couple of weeks, ranging from frustrated residents waiting for federal aid to calls for transparency, tonight we bring you a story of hope and recovery. Sabrina Salas-Montanatni introduces you to 92-year-old Elvira Cagle.
Elvira Cagle doesn't usually go out much except for twice a week. Thursdays are reserved for ladies' Bible study, and Fridays she gets her hair done. So when she suddenly fell ill, she thought it was just a cold.
Usually what I grab is Zicam, and I take that during 2 tablets. In the morning it was gone, and then it still wasn't back to normal.
But it was anything but normal. A trip to the clinic, a nasal swab, and results returned from a lab in Hawaii.
And then they called and they said I was positive.
I mean, I could have dropped the phone.
Cagle's daughter, Jackie Nagencast, was in complete shock.
Something's come into our lives that I didn't want.
There was fear, anxiety, and a whole lot of prayer.
You know, you do your best and know God does the rest, and so it's ultimately in His hands.
And while they were relying on a higher power, His angels on the ground with public health were there every step of the way during home isolation.
We knew if I did really something happen quickly, we had somebody to get in touch with. So really appreciated the girls in the health office that were calling and trying to be of help if we needed it.
My mom got 2 calls every day, morning and afternoon, to see how she was doing. The rest of us each got our own phone call to see how we were doing, always reassuring us what to do in case we had any symptoms, what to do if my mom's symptoms grew worse. And so we always were in the know, and we were always very supported by a group of people who were there for us at just a phone call away.
At 92 years old, Elvira is a survivor, a testament that with faith and support that you can fight and beat COVID.
This was the first adventure for us, and I didn't hear of anybody else going through it, so we couldn't go to somebody else that had experienced it, you know. And it was new and it was an uncharted journey.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Sabrina Salas-Montanatni.
You can watch the full interview provided by Public Health with Elvira and Jackie on our YouTube channel. And it was back to the Estembo Gym for round 2 of community testing. Today was open to residents of not just Dededo, but also Jigo. Public Health will be back at the site again on Wednesday, and this time it will be open to everyone experiencing COVID symptoms. The testing tomorrow is from 3 to 6 p.m. On Thursday, April 30th, testing for Central residents will be conducted at the Manilao Senior Center from 3 to 6 p.m. And then on Friday, May 1st, from 1 to 4 p.m., Southern residents can be tested at the Agate Senior Center. The testing is free. All residents with COVID symptoms, you are urged to bring an ID. And community-based drive-thru testing has begun in the Northern Mariana Islands. Our Tomas Menglonia reports from Saipan. CHCC is able to run more than 400 tests daily.
Alina Concepcion is the first to undergo drive-thru community-based testing for COVID-19 on Saipan.
Please get tested.
Free testing is now available for anyone in the Northern Marianas wanting to be tested. Hospital CEO Esther Muñoz says they can run over 400 Solgent tests a day.
Saipan residents must be registered to get their nasal specimen collected at the Saipan International Airport at their designated time and day. The arrival and departure areas will be used to accommodate drive-through specimen collection from registered vehicle passengers.
Testing is not mandatory, but the task force encourages residents to request a test. The governor's office producing this 8-minute video outlining the 5-step process.
Step 1 is to request a test. This can be done either online or by phone.
Residents will be called back to schedule the appointment and given a test number. Testing is limited to 4 people per vehicle. The governor's office tells KUAM that positive cases will be quarantined at the Kanoa Resort facility, followed by contact tracing.
Our goal is to provide you with your results as quickly as possible within a reasonable time frame.
They're preparing to bring drive-through testing to Rota and Tinian. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Tomas Maglonia.
The NMI Governor's Office tells KUAM that the drive-through testing appointments are scheduled from Monday to Sunday, 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. To find full details on requesting a test if you are in the CNMI, you can visit governor.gov.mp. And the latest with the USS Theodore Roosevelt, there are currently 955 active COVID cases and 14 recovered cases. According to the Navy, cases now are not counted as recovered until the sailor has had 2 successive negative tests. One sailor is in Naval Hospital with none in the ICU. 100% of the initial testing of sailors and embarked commands is complete. And stick around for more news here on Primetime. You're watching KUAM.
Half a day. I'm Bernie Valencia with Matson. Our local Matson team understands that these are very trying times for everyone. Matson's top priority, like yours, is to keep our families safe and healthy and ensure you have what you need. We'd like to give you peace of mind that Matson's service continues on schedule and uninterrupted. Matson is committed to our weekly service from the United States West Coast to Honolulu into Guam and Saipan. We are working with the Port Authority of Guam and providing the capacity and services our customers need so they can continue to meet your needs. Matson will take all appropriate measures to ensure continuity of service into Guam and Saipan. When we work together to take care of our family and neighbors, we will emerge from this as a stronger island community.
This public service announcement was brought to you by the Port Authority of Guam, KUAM Communications, and Matson.
Our island community may be small in numbers, but large at heart. For many of us, our local restaurants are the core of celebrating major life events. Birthdays, graduations, retirements, and even date night. Although our favorite spots are unable to host these milestones that bring us together, we at Good to Go remain committed to delivering your favorite meals so you can still celebrate those that matter most to you.
We value relationships because when we commit,
I love you guys until you're 80, until you're 90, until you're 100, forever.
we are in it for the long run. So you can enjoy the moments that matter. Because when we commit to relationships, we never stop caring. Calvo's Select Care, health care that is always there for you.
King's Restaurants are still cooking up your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner plates and have them available for carryout and delivery. Call them in Tamuning at 647-5464 or in Dedito at 637-5464 and order for carryout. For delivery, please download the free Grab and Grub app and follow the instructions to get King's delivered to your door. Be safe and stay healthy until we see each other again at King's.
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
We are with you. At times when you need us most, you can count on us to be there. When you need someone to talk to. When you need to stay informed. When you need to brighten your day. When you need to stay connected. We are here keeping our promise that while the world is changing, we keep working so you can keep connecting. We are your Docomo Pacific family, and we are here to help.
It's a special delivery to your inbox every week with your KUAM News Roundup, program advisories, and promotions. Sign up for the weekly KUAM Digital Digest today on KUAM.com.
The Guam Memorial Hospital has just learned it could be eligible for millions of dollars in additional federal assistance to cover payroll. The new stimulus package passed by Congress added provisions to benefit public facilities like GMH. Nestor Lecanto has more.
It was Senator Amanda Shelton in a news release Sunday who noted the change in the CARES Act's Paycheck Protection Program. Hospital Administrator Lillian Posada said today was the first she'd heard of it and now has her finance department checking if they're eligible.
The hospital gets reimbursed from Medicare, Medicaid, and MIP. So those are three government sources of reimbursement. And the combination of the three, we get more than 50%. So I'm not sure that we will then be eligible for this.
She's also concerned that it's a loan, which the hospital may not be able to pay back. But if it's similar to the PPP funding for private businesses, as long as the hospital retains its employees for a certain length of time, the loan converts to a grant or a non-payable loan.
We're banking on the FEMA funding because that's normally what we get reimbursed for whenever we have a disaster. And so, this is an additional funding source for us, which is great.
Meanwhile, Posada says things have settled down considerably at the hospital as the initial anxieties have eased somewhat.
But for the most part, the nurses and the doctors are happy in that, it's been many weeks since we've gone through this, and so many lessons I've learned. But I think now that we have our processes in place, our protocols and our policies are in place, and people are, putting it into effect, there's some comfort level.
She adds that they do have enough personal protective equipment for all frontline staff, and about 155 of them have been tested for COVID-19, and a small percentage, says Posadas, were found to be positive. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
While Friday marks the start of another month, utility customers won't have to worry about disconnections for non-payment. The CCU is scheduled to meet tonight, and Commissioner Simon Sanchez says they will likely extend the non-disconnect policy for as long as the governor's emergency executive order remains in place.
Remember how GWA had opened up in Upper Tumon, and that thing was packed, from 6:30 in the morning till 3. Now there's nobody there. Why? Because people haven't gotten a check for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and there's no, even if they wanted to pay their utility bill, they have no way to do it.
He says there's been an understandable rise in non-payments, which will likely add up as the crisis continues. He says the CCU will be discussing extended payment plans to be spread out over a longer period.
I'm not at, hey, just give it for free, because the oil's not free, the generators are not free. There's nothing free in life, right? I mean, it's just not free, but that doesn't mean we have to try to recover it. I think the standard rule is either 3 to 6 months, and I think in this case we're just going to have to break that rule. We're going to say, we may have to give people 1-year payment plans.
Sanchez is also confident that because of plunging global oil prices, the CCU, with the approval of the PUC, will be able to lower the fuel surcharge again for the 5th time this year. He says the only question will be how soon do they implement the reduction. In this week's Health Check, how to properly wear and maintain cloth masks.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
Even before the CDC made its recommendation, there is some value to covering your face even if you don't have any symptoms. Minnesota's sewers got to work.
This has a metal nose piece.
The CDC has shared instructions. The Surgeon General made a YouTube video.
Cloth face covering.
On how we can keep those droplets to ourselves.
Now, if I was going to wear this out to the grocery store, the outside might become contaminated, right? Or if I were sick, the inside might become contaminated.
Dr. Jill Crittenden is part of a consortium researching hospital-grade N95 masks. She also studies the medical and cloth ones, too. She says these masks work better than the DIYs.
So you could put them around your nose so that there's no hole right here. And then in the back, you create a gap so that when you breathe out, the air goes out the back.
But with those in high demand, the cloth masks are better than nothing.
Exactly. And in fact, the double layer woven fabrics are quite effective
if you're using them correctly.
Adjust the mask over your face, covering your mouth and chin, making sure there are no gaps between your face and the mask.
As for what not to do, New Yorker writer Peter Hessler came up with some creative names for that. Here's the holster, where the straps are behind your ears, but the mask is around your neck. Then there's the lowrider, where you feel like you're following the rules, but your nose is sticking out. Then there's the flapjack, where you dangle because maybe you want to take a phone call.
Wearing the mask while you're speaking is particularly important.
Dr. Crittenden says wash your hands before you put it on, don't touch the mask while you're wearing it, and when you take it off, use the straps, then wash your hands again. How often should you wash your cloth mask?
I wash everything when I get home from the grocery store.
She says if you don't come near anyone, a wash every outing isn't as critical. The CDC says washing should be routine depending on how often you use the mask.
I think it brings a sense of community that we're all trying to protect
Heather Brown,
ourselves and each other.
WCCO 4 News.
Health Check is presented by Island Cancer Center.
Encourage creativity.
Hey Google, how far is it to the moon?
The moon is about 238,900 miles from Earth.
Because dreams start at home.
Today we start with you.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
At Island Cancer Center, we treat our patients and their families like our family. We have all been touched by cancer, and it is important to feel comfortable and secure under the care of our health professionals. You can count on us for skilled cancer specialists, the most advanced cancer-fighting technology on the island, and a commitment to caring for you or your loved one with compassion, respect, and empathy. Our family, treating your family.
Island Cancer Center, located on Guam Medical Plaza. Visit us at islandcancercenter.com or call 646-3363.
That's when Lil' Mama came to stealing lust. Whoa, she off the rate scale, she had me shut. Yeah, but if you single tonight and can't find your friends, then I hope you don't mind me asking. Do you wanna dance to the music? Do you wanna rock to the beat of the drum? And we could cut it up, cut it up, cut it up, cut it up. Baby, we should cut her up.
Gather round. The Cravings Pack from Taco Bell. 4 crunchy tacos and 4 beefy 5-layer burritos, paired perfectly with all your Taco Bell favorites. So grab a Cravings Pack for your crew at Taco Bell's contactless drive-thru.
Brittany Brown is the owner of Thrill Threads and has been doing whatever she can to assist those vulnerable in the community. She spoke with Chris and Bree on containing COVID this morning on some of her efforts.
There, man. I mean, that guy's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
9:57. I'm now ready for a positive note. Now I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm primed for it. So let's bring Brittany on the line here.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good, sunshine. You just sound so sunshiny. We need a little bit of sunshine right now. And Brittany Brown, when I was looking at your Instagram.
And that name. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Brittany Brown.
My wife would agree.
Right. So we had someone had sent us a message about the things that you were doing on your social media, and when I saw your face, I was like, she looks really familiar. And you were with the Marines, and you always come over for Toys for Tots, which is why I was like, oh, that's where I knew you from. And then I saw the things that you're doing on social media, and I know we do have a little video that we're going to play. Britt, we're going to put you back on hold to play this little video, and then we'll go on and talk about your programs and everything you're doing and how people can help. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so here we go. Facebook live audience, this is a little video, and I'm going to go play it on the radio side, too. Let's get over. It's Brittany and some of the outreach work that she's been doing through her social media.
Morning, everybody. I hope your day is starting off amazing. I just want to come on here to say that you guys are truly making me inspired, how the community is coming together, how everybody wants to help in their own way. So I've been thinking about this, and for the Mother's Day box, I really wanted to continue the momentum in the community, and how can we do that? So I know that there's families out there right now that either can't afford something for their mother, their spouse, or just can't get out of the house right now to go get something. So if you know anybody that can't afford something right now or going through some hard times, let me know, and we can pair them up with somebody who would love to sponsor that mama, all right?
I'm just going to bring you on here and just tell us about some of the things you've been able to do through your social media to help Manamco, and now I know you've got something going for Mother's Day.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know that you got me fired up. Our support system is going off island. We got supporters from Florida, Georgia, North, South Carolina, even Alaska, California participants. This is great. It's amazing to me how much impact an ordinary person can have, because that ordinary person knows another, and the reach and possibilities are endless.
People's workouts, when they post it on social media, they tag Thrill Threads and CrossFit Laddie Stone. It's been such a great hit, so we're probably going to roll it into next month as well. So I'm super excited about that. We've raised around $915 that's going to be going to KUAM, because I know they're extremely in the community right now, feeding families, which is amazing. So that's one thing that's going on. And the other thing that we had going on was Adopt a Senior. So 51 residents at St. Dominic's. It was amazing. So I posted one video, and before I can get to the next video with all the details and what was in the baggies and everything like that, all the seniors have already been adopted. Wow. People reached out to me. It went by so fast. So
what type of things, Brittany, were you able to get for these Manamco up at St. Dominic's?
So we did a customized card. We did shampoo, body wash, deodorant. We did a comb, facial tissue, and chapstick.
Wow.
So that's what we put those little cards together. And I know one of the participants who adopted seniors, she got her kids involved, and they wrote little letters in the customized card, which I thought was adorable. So it was a hit in the community. So that went amazing. And the next thing we have going on is the Mother's Day boxes. We only have 12 left. Of course, you can buy them for whoever you want, but if you choose to purchase a box for somebody who is in need or may not get anything for Mother's Day, then you can definitely do that. You just have to let me know that you want to do that, and then I will go and deliver it to that person, whoever it is.
What has been the reaction from the community, Brittany, and you given these opportunities? Because I see your videos, and you seem pretty overwhelmed by the response.
Yes, I am. Well, it's nothing new to me because I did Toys for Tots, like you stated. I was in charge of it for 2 years ago.
Wow.
And so in that aspect, I wasn't surprised how the community responded, but I guess it was because I wasn't linked. It's not linked to the military. It's not linked to anything. It's just my personal business account, on social media. And so how people, were reacting and catching on and spreading the word, it was like wildfire. So, again, I wasn't taken back by how people responded more or less, but how the message got pretty much poured out. So it's amazing.
Hey, let's get your social media out there so people can help out. I know you're raising money for a bunch of people. So where do they go?
So both on Facebook and Instagram, the social media name is Thrill Threads. So THRILL Threads.
Okay. And so now you're doing something for moms, and this is because of the COVID-19. People don't have money. They don't have the means to maybe go out and do a Mother's Day. So you get the donations, and then you kind of gift Mother's Day stuff out to moms.
Yeah, so I'm advertising it as a surprise box. So if people do want to buy it for themselves or for their moms, they don't know what's inside. But there is 7 items in the box, and there's 3 small local businesses involved.
Right, and if I just wanted to maybe give a donation over, because I know that there's moms out there who are struggling, maybe their other half or their baby daddy or whatever doesn't have the time, then you guys would just take care of finding those mothers in need.
Correct.
Okay. Well, Brittany, I wanted to just bring you on and share that for our last positive note here, and appreciate so much you sharing your time with us and the effort you're doing.
I appreciate the time, and there's just so much to be positive and about. I know there's a lot going on right now in the community, but if you really get into the weeds and what's really going on in the community, individual to individual, there's nothing but love going on. So thank you for the time.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you for everything you're doing.
Appreciate you guys.
All right. What a nice, wash your hands. What a nice little message there.
Yeah, go to Thrill Threads, THRILL Threads, for more information.
Sorry, I kind of blindsided you there. My bad.
Oh, it's all right.
10:04. Bree, anybody you want to thank before we go?
All of our listeners, all of our viewers, and all of our frontline heroes out there working every single day.
And remember, today, go get...
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
MTO Maintenance will now completely sanitize your home, office, or business with state-of-the-art commercial sprayers. For over 30 years, MTO Maintenance has been committed to the health and safety of our customers. And now, more than ever, a clean home, office, carpets, and furniture is a necessity to our island. Give us a call today. Stay healthy and stay safe, Guam.
Call 647-6861 for an appointment.
Gather round. The Cravings Pack from Taco Bell. 4 crunchy tacos and 4 beefy 5-layer burritos, paired perfectly with all your Taco Bell favorites. So grab a Cravings Pack for your crew at Taco Bell's contactless drive-thru.
Encourage creativity.
Hey Google, how far is it to the moon?
The moon is about 238,900 miles from Earth.
Because dreams start at home.
Today we start with you.
Our island community may be small in numbers, but large at heart. For many of us, our local restaurants are the core of celebrating major life events. Birthdays, graduations, retirements, and even date night. Although our favorite spots are unable to host these milestones that bring us together, we at Good to Go remain committed to delivering your favorite meals so you can still celebrate those that matter most to you.
And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
Your April 28th birthday goes like this. Happy birthday number 21 to Aubrey. We love you. Say mom, dad, and AJ. birthday to the baby girl, Jaylee Payne Babalta Jones. We love you. Say mom, dad, and your entire family. 11th birthday wishes go out to Raquel Siguenza, to our big sister, Lavaraya, Samara, and the Babalta Jerez clan. And happiest of birthday wishes to Darius Sanchez, to our shortcake boy, our young man graduating 8th grade year, sending love from Auntie Nora, your dad, and all your community.
Remember, you can be part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online on KUAM.com. And that's going to do it for us here on Primetime. Thanks for watching. Have a good night and be safe.
Let's get Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio on the line. Good morning, LT.
Hi, good morning. Hey, thanks for singing or playing Panogi